Okay, Charles LeBlanc here. We're in Miramichi, their church. You can see. It's called the St. Samuel Church in Miramichi. There's one thing about Miramichi. Those Miramichiers, when it comes to something that's not right or religious, those Miramichi, excuse me, I got a rookie holding the camera here. Those Miramichiers don't fool around. Good example, during the last election, a story that was funny is idiot, what's his name again? Oh yeah, Tanker Malley, phony, whatever. Excuse me if I'm condemning a so-called human being. He goes around and said, if the Liberals are elected, there will be an abortion clinic in every corner of the city. So then the people were going around with bags and throwing little dolls in the bags. It was choked like the abortion issue and throwing on people's lawn, and old ladies were crying, and you know, it was emotional. And so Miramichi, there's a lot of church around, and they're a very religious group. They always take care of their church, and they're religious. There's no question about it. Now, that's what bothers me so much. When, what's his name again? Oh yeah, Roland Matthews, a volunteer at the Miramichi Hospital. Seen a book cart? Oh, I hear a siren. Maybe the Miramichi police coming after me. They turn around, he put a Bible in a book cart. There it is, in the book cart. If a person wants to read it, the book cart, they could take it and read it while they're in the hospital. Now, I went out of my way since I'm in this area, and I went to locate this Roland Matthews, which I came face to face with him about half an hour ago. Very nice guy, very nice. His wife and him, the sweetheart people. Down to earth, very polite and gentle people. I introduced myself, told them I was from Fredericton, asked them if they knew what a blogger was. They didn't know. But they seen my video that I made about them on Facebook. Bloggers is a thing of the past now. Now it's Facebook or Twitter. Anyway, never mind that. So I asked him for a one-on-one. He didn't want to. They're very shy. And when you, sorry, distracted by the sirens, flashback from Fredericton. When the Irving media said that he left and he was crying, I believe it. I believe it. Because I asked him for an interview, they didn't want no interviews. They said they did their job, they had phone call support, and the pastors are going to get together and the priests together and fight this. In Fredericton, they have a Bible in the desk. If you want to read it, it's covered in a plastic bag. You want to read it, read it. Don't want to read it, no problem. So if they had the Quran there, so what's the big deal? What's the big deal? If you want to read it, you'll read it. It's a very, very boring place in that hospital bed, especially when you don't have no TV or computer. So my cameraman is falling asleep. It's so boring. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here, what's really, really got me going, the head one, they got a phone call, a very rude phone call from St. John. The head one of the volunteer group, it was a woman from St. John. She was very, very angry at this poor man and ordered him to give his jacket, and she was very rude toward a volunteer that wants to help people with a Bible. Well, you know what? We are going to find out who that head one of the volunteer in St. John is, and I'm going to tackle the Minister of Health, Victor Boudreau, and I might get Brian Gallant, the Premier, involved in this. We have to find out who would treat a volunteer so rude and good people. You know, some heads are going to roll over this one. And you know what? They tried to roll his head. But you know what? Some other people in St. John, my God. Could it be? No, I almost mentioned some names. Truly, stay tuned. This is not over.